Hello and welcome to... Hey, we got good timing because I just started it because nobody else was here except for Natsu and me. So, hello and welcome to the Fairy Tale Podcast.
On the road.
You are on the road.
I am.
Very loud.
So, I'm sorry, I can't help it, but I'll be on for as long as I can.
Well, are you actually driving, Bill?
Yes.
You're driving.
I am driving.
No, you should not drive and podcast. You should drive and drive.
Where are you driving?
What?
Where are you driving to?
Home.
Home?
Oh. Where
she
were
was
you?
at a convention.
Houston?
That's why I get to play button pusher today.
Yeah, she's got all my fancy buttons.
I do too.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm also signed in as Fairy Tale Podcast.
Everybody, I think we have everybody. Oh no, you're yourself.
Well, I signed in as myself. I mean, I could sign back out and we could all do this,
No, let's not.
We're okay. I think
Ridiculous.
we're okay. I'm just gonna tell you this though, Raven. When you get back, read the Fairy Tale Omake chapter that came out today. You're going to laugh so hard. It's definitely a return to like the old pervy form of the earlier stuff because it is 100% pure fan service, but it's very funny.
Yeah.
The secret rod.
The secret rod. It's shining ardently. What the? No. No. No.
I just love how none of them even know what's going on.
God, you just...
So, it's going to be a short...
Yeah, super short show.
It's going to be a short show, but we'll try and pad it out a bit. I'll talk a little about some of the cool shit that went down at E3 this week. And, and I actually watched the Pokemon Origins OVA series. It's basically it's about Red and Green. Yeah, and funny enough, Red is voiced by Junko Takeuchi. So I was like, holy shit, Red is Naruto. I want to be the very best Hokage.
Oh yeah.
I was laughing so hard when I found that out. But it was really good. I was very impressed. I'm not a big Pokemon guy, but I'm getting into it again. I actually was playing Pokemon Red during my lunch break at work today. Oh yeah, I got a job. I'm working at a cafeteria in an auto plant. So yeah, there's that.
Well done.
Yeah, I'll have to get up at like 5:30 in the morning, so I don't have a lot of time to be on the podcast. So it's kind of a good thing that we got a short show today.
I was gonna say we have con updates and manga today. I mean, we have news in the form of the Omake as well as free stuff, but beyond that, it's really just like a 2.5 segment because we're not going to do what's new in Animoo this week because I think we should have more people to talk about it. Also, I only watched the first episode because I was camping all weekend. So...
I've seen all of it, so
it seems really good.
What's the anime this week? Eden of the East?
No, it's BBK BRNK.
Oh, that one, that weird one.
Too many letters. I don't really know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that, and
It's actually
good though. I like it.
It's actually a pretty interesting series.
Yeah.
And
So
I
far.
took a look just to if we were going to talk about anything on what's new with Animoo, I'd probably start talking about just mentioning titles that are coming out for the summer.
You could do that. You could do that. I don't know any of them.
Yeah, okay. Give me a second, because...
well, there should have been an announcement from Funimation and Crunchyroll by now.
Well, probably, but I haven't looked for it.
I was talking about stuff coming out that I found on my anime list, specifically.
Well, that too.
The Fairy Tale OVA will be releasing 2 more episodes during the summer. Let's see.
I got this nifty little button called Cruise Control.
There's a baseball anime
but you
called
still
Battery.
should not be doing this.
I'm not even looking at you guys!
Well, that's good.
Okay, so...
Don't die, Natsu.
Wow. Oh, Relife! Relife is going to...
Yeah, you sent me that link.
Yeah, because I was like, oh my god! There's going to be a short OVA for Food Wars that's coming out. It's going to be like just a couple episodes. Really? Those are all the ones that... I could have swore that I added a crap ton of new stuff.
Ashley says that some guy in Florida named their kid Naruto, and it's in all caps. Hey, did you guys
Somebody named their kid Naruto?
Yep, someone in Florida.
Hitori no Shita, the Outcast. That looked like a good one. Oh, there's gonna be...
That sounds interesting.
There's gonna be a short 7 Deadly Sins series coming out.
Oh, I need to watch that.
Yeah.
I had so many people ask me about fairy tale figures and 7 Deadly Sin figures that I wanted to pull my hair out.
If anybody's gonna talk about, freaking fairy tale figures, it should be you.
Yeah,
I don't know who this is, but I was tagged in it, and it's very strange to me. It says I just saw some idiot at the gym put a water bottle in the Pringles holder on the treadmill. But I don't know what this FB Troublemakers thing is, and it tagged my sister and I.
Okay, I don't know.
Clearly I'm catching up on Facebook.
You're a Facebook troublemaker. That's what it really is.
Apparently. What is this? Okay.
Is Higashi no Eden of the East? If so, I've watched all of it. And I need to update that.
That's not for a while, or we already did Eden of the East. I don't remember what.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah, I've watched all of this. I completed it, so I thought it was great. I'm just updating stuff so that it gets moved to.
Oh yes. Ashley really liked Erased. I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, Erased was so good.
I don't even think I started Erased.
What is this? Natsu vs. Mavis is supposed to come out on July 15th, and A Fairy Tale Christmas is coming out on November 17th?
Yeah.
What?
Hey, getting the ball going.
Right?
Yeah, those are the two. Those are the two freaking the two OVA, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Okay, Truck, look, I know you're driving a Ford and I'm driving a Ford, but
Twinners.
my car doesn't want to be making babies with yours. Fuck off my ass.
That's the best way to hear about being tailgated.
I did not know that's how cars made babies. Okay.
Apparently it is. It's not actually a conveyor system. You know, the Model T conveyor system is a lie. Which actually... Apparently Danganronpa, too many N's. 3, the end of Hope's Peak... Yeah, 3, the end of Hope's Peak Academy is coming out next month, according to Tetsuyo.
I haven't even watched it. Danganronpa.
It's too many N's. I can't even say it.
Right?
Too many. It's like every third letter is an N, and I can't deal with it. I just can't have that in my life.
But I figured I should start, considering that a lot of the spring anime that I'm watching is about to come to a close, that I'm like, I should check out what's coming out in the summer new. Yeah.
Yeah, they are the OVAs.
The OVAs. Yeah, I figured as much.
Oh, look, fire!
What?
There's a fire.
Oh. That's like, I went climbing this weekend, and one of my friends got really excited about bat poop. We climbed. Well, she's got a PhD in mammalian studies. And obviously that's got a lot to do with poop. And so she was on this climb, and she was like, one of my other friends was climbing something else, and she was like, oh, there's a lot of bat poop right there. And my friend that got excited about it was like, bat poop? I want to see! Where? That's how I feel about your fire. Fire! But, you know, more people get excited about fire. Still.
Okay. So, let's talk about E3 real quick.
Okay.
So, Microsoft had an okay press conference. Sony had a better one. And for once, I mean, to me personally, for once, it felt like Nintendo stole the show, even though they didn't have jack shit to talk about. Like, they only had 2 titles at E3 that they were talking about. They were talking about Pokemon in the form of Sun and Moon and Pokemon Go and the little Pokemon Go accessory. And they accidentally let slip that the accessory would be available at the end of July, which means Pokemon Go would have to be released either at the same time or before. So Pokemon Go is about a month or so, just a little over a month or so away.
Okay, they said that in January.
Yeah, they weren't well, the thing was they weren't supposed to let that information out, and they accidentally did. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes that a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, that makes that a little bit more believable. But the big news coming from Nintendo and why I was nerding out all week was because they released a shit ton of content for the new Legend of Zelda, and we got a title, Breath of the Wild.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's completely open world. They said that you could easily start from the beginning and go beat the final boss, and you can do it in Link's underwear. You don't even have to put clothes on. You can just
I've heard about that. You can go straight to the final boss, which sounds like a bad idea.
Well, only if you don't.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you would get very far.
Alex wants to know if Natsu caused the fire. Carla, do you know?
I mean, it's totally possible because it was in a completely random place.
I didn't cause it, but I ate it.
Oh, good. Also, apparently, D. Greyman Hollow comes out next month.
Yes, there's a new D. Greyman series
and
coming
it's
out.
supposed to start where the original anime left off. That's why I said it.
There's 13 episodes, and the Berserk...
Oh my god, you guys are, like, not going to see me for a month because I'm going to go watch D. Greyman.
There's also a Berserk anime starting up. I don't know if they're starting from the beginning or starting from where the previous anime left off. But yeah, there's a Berserk anime. I hear that it's going to more closely follow the manga this time around. I don't know specifically how that's going to be, but there is a Berserk anime coming out in the summer. So there's a lot of people that are really happy and excited about that.
Hey, real fast before I just was reading comments. Ashley was saying that there were copyright issues with No Game No Life, and that's why we're not getting a second season.
I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about that.
Okay, I didn't know if you had.
No, I have not.
Something about tracing of body parts.
Oh well, no, there was that. No, there was that going on, but that had nothing to do with anything to do with the anime. That was from the light novels, and that already got settled like years ago.
Oh, okay. Hello, Randerson. Also,
it had to do with the light novels, not the anime. That's what
okay. I'm confused. I don't know. Tatsuyo called it Pokemon S&M.
Oh no, no.
Were they not thinking about that when they did this? Because I think they weren't.
Did they? Did you see the post that I shared from Naru's page of all the Pokemon that had like the little signs that, like, you know, the shame signs that they give to like dogs or cats, like I ate mommy's chicken or something like that. They did it with different Pokemon, and it was hilarious. So I know you would appreciate that.
I'll get there. I'm catching up on four days worth of things. Sorry for all of the things that you're about to get. I started
getting into the Pokemon gaming world, or at least the stories centering around the game world, and that was pretty cool. So I'm gonna start actually playing some decent games and actually learning about the world of Pokemon, at least game-wise. Not particularly anime-wise, because I'm not big on the actual anime for Pokemon, but I've been told several times I need to get into the games, so I shall do that.
I have tried since I was like 9 to play Pokemon games. I've never finished them.
Well, I do want to play Pokemon Go. So
I've never finished a Pokemon game because I have both.
Well, the company that worked on Ingress, the game that I play, is the same company who was working on Pokemon Go, and they gave everybody beta testing links, and it's completely random, and I haven't heard back from them yet about beta testing, but I did get a link.
Testing, yeah.
Yeah, I did get a link to beta test it.
Neat.
Maybe, whenever I hear back.
Oh, well, you know.
Alrighty.
So I might be beta testing it.
That's cool.
Well, there's not going to be a lot of time left, so hurry up and send her that link, guys.
Right.
All right. Let's see. The surprisingly, all right. A couple of things that really kind of surprised me from E3 outside of Nintendo. There was a Resident Evil announced that we didn't realize was Resident Evil. It just looked like a really interesting horror game, and then they announced it was Resident Evil 7, and everybody lost their shit because they were like, "Oh my God, Resident Evil's finally going back to their horror roots. Yes, this looks good now." We're like, yeah. Supposedly it takes place in Louisiana, so that's going to be interesting. Let's see, God of War, the new God of War, where all the Roman shit is over, and now you're dealing with Kratos, who is still immortal and is the God of War, and it's taking place in the Viking era, the Norse era, and it looks pretty cool. He's got a big, full, manly beard. Let's see.
Would it make Elfman proud?
Trying to think of other things that I saw that like really kind of stood out to me.
Oh, that's a dead buggy.
Speaking of a big manly beard.
Yes, there be an Elfman.
Hi.
Hi, Elfman!
Beautiful hair. She's
Hi.
driving.
I'm in a car.
Sounds terrible.
I love this because he gets online and I'm like, he's brushing his mane.
He is though. It's beautiful.
I was talking a bit about
Elfman.
I was talking a bit about E3, Elfman, and what games outside of the Nintendo conference, outside of the Nintendo stuff kind of stood out to you and were kind of surprising. I mentioned God of War and how surprising the Resident Evil thing was. I think the next thing I was going to talk about was the Kojima game, but like Kojima and Norman Reedus are teaming up again.
Darkest Stranded, I think is the name of it.
Yeah. The part that really like got my attention.
Oh my God, Norman Reedus was at freaking Comic Palooza today, and this weekend, and I didn't get to see him, and it was sadness. But apparently, I missed him by an elevator.
Freaking Norman Reedus won Twitter this week because he took a picture of Hideo Kojima drinking out of a little teacup that said Konami's Tears on it.
Mm-hmm.
It was the best thing ever.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, what stuff from there kind of stood out to you?
Let me get a list.
Oh, a whole list.
Oh, okay. Well, I know that Microsoft and Sony were both pushing VR this year. So
yes. A lot of the Sony conference looked really good, funnily enough.
Yeah, it was good. I mean,
even the Microsoft conference was decent.
Yeah, the Microsoft conference was decent. It's just Nintendo. Usually, you expect Nintendo to not do a very good job, and to a point, they kind of did because they were only talking about 2 games at all. But both of the games that they were talking about were like fucking things that we really wanted to know about. Wanted to know more about Pokemon Go. People wanted to know about Pokemon Sun and Moon, and all of the Zelda. So, the games that they were talking about were really, really good, but like their setup and how they were doing things, like they showed the first trailer for Breath of the Wild, and then they talked for 45 minutes about Pokemon before they'd show us any gameplay from Zelda.
Yeah.
And like the way it was all
what you were really interested in.
Yeah, exactly. And we're like, there were so many people that were pissed off because they had to sit for almost an hour waiting for more of what they actually came to see.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It's like, hey, we're going to show this trailer?
it's like at the E3 conferences, they kept saying, well, we'll show you more about Battlefield 1, but first, let's talk about, and they went on with something else.
Right.
And usually they're sports games.
Yeah, they were talking. They showed Titanfall 2, which actually looked kind of interesting. Surprisingly, I got excited for a freaking Call of Duty, the Call of Duty game that they showed, where they're actually in space and stuff. I was like, "Holy crap! This looks awesome." I mean, I don't expect it to be that good, but because traditionally with trade shows, it looks better than it actually is when you actually sit down and play it. Like Advanced Warfare. Nowhere near as good as it looked when they showed it at E3. So I kind of have to temper my expectations a bit.
Looking forward towards Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, that looked good. Yeah. It's kind of like trying to explain it to Mira and Raven in case they don't know what Zero Dawn is, but it's basically like it is and isn't post-apocalyptic in a way. Ooh. The character is very kind of like Stone Age-like, and a lot of the animals that are out there are actually biomechanical.
What?
Mostly mechanical. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a little weird.
Yeah, it's like the age of machines made humanity regress back to, not intellectually, but like technologically. Made them regress back to that point. And it looks so freaking cool, and I want to know more about the story. I really do.
You're basically almost hunting Zoids.
Yeah, you're almost hunting Zoids in a way. Yeah, with a bow and arrow and an assortment of other.
A neat little feature I saw. I was watching some people play demo and talk about it. Was that there's quests if you're trying to build armor or make something, make equipment.
Yeah.
There's quests that you can spawn that basically shows you where to get the material. You just gotta go find and hunt the material yourself.
Right. And there were a couple of other disappointing features that, like, I mean, Squaresoft or Square Enix was pushing Final Fantasy 15 because it's coming out in September, and I'm eager about that, but I wanted some more info on Kingdom Hearts 3, and all they did was release a trailer for 2.8.
Yeah.
So you're getting a little extra content and a prequel to Birth by Sleep, and you're getting an HD Kingdom Hearts console-ish movie of all the cutscenes from Kingdom Hearts Keyblade. Or the
Persona 5 is a thing.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll watch it when people start posting all this stuff on YouTube, but it's not something I'm gonna buy. I'm waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3.
So I got excited about Monster Hunter Generations.
Microsoft, the Minecraft cross-platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
Andromeda showed more cutscenes.
Yeah, wish they'd show more. Yeah, but you can make your own little worlds where it's cross-platform, and you and like 7 other friends can all play in the same world, and it's constantly online.
Nice.
So that was a little interesting.
Psychonauts and the Promise of Ruin, I'm excited about.
Oh, Psychonauts, yeah.
It's for PSVR though.
Yeah, a lot of the VR stuff was pushed heavily.
Yeah, that's what Alex was saying. Sorry, got confused when I was reading a notification. Alex was saying there was a lot of VR things going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then
everybody seems to be hyped for Horizon, which I was casting up on a Facebook thing. So
that was Horizon Zero Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That looks good.
So I'm excited about the Crash remakes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the Crash Bandicoot remake. Everybody was talking about that. I had somebody come up to the booth and was like, "Do you have any Crash Bandicoot?" And I was here going, "Hey guys, this is an anime
Bandicoot."
Yeah, he said Bandicoot.
I was a little surprised and kind of let down that they didn't at least give us an update as to what was going on with the Final Fantasy VII remake. little sad about
Oh my god, that Final Fantasy VII remake, I'm gonna be all over that shit when it drops.
I mean, last year, that was the big announcement. Like, everybody lost their shit when that was finally released. They were like, oh.
They showed more stuff about ukulele.
Ukulele.
Ukulele is it's the spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie. I'm excited about it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
How exciting. Sorry, I'm trying to pretend like I know what's going on. So
I'm trying to think about anything else that happened for the Microsoft press conference that really stood out to me.
Yeah.
There were some. I know there were like some indie games that looked interesting, but not nearly as like interesting and mind blowing as like Journey or Ori and the Blind Forest or anything like that. You know.
Right.
I was surprised by the lack of No Man's Sky information. I figured they were going to have something about that, so I was really looking forward to that. Mass Effect Andromeda did a behind-the-scenes kind of video.
Yeah.
And it looked cool, but at the same time, I'm like, show us actual gameplay.
no.
Give us an actual trailer, something. Come on, BioWare.
Something, anything.
Right?
Any day now.
Give me something to drool over.
But you're drooling over the anticipation.
Actually, I was let down by the lack of information. I was just kind of like, really? Just a behind... Oh, okay, yeah, whatever. They didn't have any... the Ubisoft press conference, the only Assassin's Creed stuff was talking about the Assassin's Creed movie coming out. And I'm like, yeah, the trailer looked good. Choose better music next time. That was my only comment. Out of freaking left field, Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah.
A game I didn't even want a sequel for because I was so disappointed by Watch Dogs. They released a lot of trailers like right before E3 that kind of like I was sitting there going, shouldn't you have saved all of this? Because this was the good stuff that you should have just released at E3. The new Destiny expansion coming in September, I like the trailer for that, and I like that we finally get a Fallen raid. Anytime they announce a new raid in Destiny, I'm on board.
Understand.
Because the raids are, like, the most fun stuff in Destiny. But they released a new social space, and they released an expansion for I'd say it's an expansion, not necessarily a DLC. For Tom Clancy's The Division, they released an expansion for that.
Yeah, they're trying to make that go somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, everything that I've heard about The Division is they're like, yeah, it's like Destiny, but no, you're just not in space. You're just in New York City, and I'm like, wow, that suddenly takes the fun out of it because Destiny. Like, there was so much bad press around Destiny, but at least it had, like, that sci-fi aspect that kept people around, and The Division is just, like, that real-world gritty, and I'm like, that's good for some people, but a lot of people would like a little something extra to just keep them playing it, and that was one of the reasons why people stuck with Destiny, was because it had that little extra with, like, the sci-fi and the lore and all that, and I'm like, come on.
Okay, I am really, really far away from the ocean, like, and it smells like a fucking. It smells like an ocean right now. It smells like I'm driving to the beach.
I was just to say that was out of nowhere.
I'm very confused.
You are in Texas.
I was gonna say my city smells like the beach sometimes because we have the Great Salt Lake and it reeks and it's terrible.
I mean, in Nashville, we're not horribly close to. Major bodies of water, and yet we have seagulls in Rivergate. So
okay, here's the thing. The seagull is my state's national bird. And by that I mean state bird. So, they're trash birds. They're really coolly named. Anderson wanted to know if anybody watched the Days Gone By trailer and thought, hey look, it's The Last of Us 2.
Yeah, actually, it did kind of look like that, but they've actually announced that they're working on The Last of Us 2, so be looking forward to that in the coming years. Because The Last of Us was so good. So good.
It sounds it was scary. I really struggled.
These zombies,
to just watch it. I didn't play it. I just struggled to watch it. Wendy was so afraid.
Right in the feels.
Anything else? Should we do con updates? And while I do that, Elfman, if you're still here afterwards, do you want to do cooking with Elfman?
Oh, shit. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless there's more. Is there more?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think we've covered the majority of, like, the surprises and the letdowns and the happy moments from E3.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to do the con updates. Then there's a lot of them, and there was one I was really excited to announce on the show, and then I think Carla posted it on like Tuesday, and I was really sad. I was like, oh. Everybody's gonna see it before I can say it.
The Anime Expo thing.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Hey.
I mean, technically, with big things like that, we're supposed to.
I know. I understand why. I was just like, man, I was really excited because I had already known about it because I was on top of my con updates for a change.
If I'll have to contact him, I want to know if Gray is going to be going there. If so, I'm gonna be like, dude, let me get you a press badge, get you into Anime Expo, and see if we can do a sit-down interview with the voice of Natsu. I'm like, this is what it means to be part of the podcast. You get these things. So Gray on location with actual Natsu.
Well, he doesn't live by...
He lives in Seattle. He's the closest one.
I'm 10 hours away, technically.
You want to do it?
No.
Are you
terrified?
It's because it. Oh, okay. I was like, is it too far away, or are you too?
No. I'm just terrified. I would do a terrible.
You and Gray are both there.
Oh, I would love to meet Gray in person. I love him.
You'd be a little less terrified.
Well,
yeah. At least you could. At least the two of you could be terrified together.
Right. And make him buy things for his Wall of Awesome that we don't get to see anymore.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, so we'll get there in a little bit, but so this week we have Anime Mid-Atlantic, but the website doesn't appear to work, so I don't know if there's anybody else that has been added to it. I couldn't work it today, but so far there's Chris Kaysen, who is Hadai, Wally, and Karaka, and that is June 17th through the 19th at the Chesapeake can't read what I typed. The Chesapeake Conference Center in Chesapeake, Virginia. We have Florida Fandomania, which is also June 17th to the 19th at the Havert L. Fenn Center in Fort Pierce, Florida, and Brina Palencia is going to be there. We love Nubia, so go say hi to her. At Hamacon, which is at the Von Braun Center in Huntsville, Alabama, we have Aaron Dismuke, who is Hibiki. At Indie PopCon, we have... These are all June 17th to the 19th, P.S. At the Indiana Convention Center in Indianapolis, Indiana. Too many Indianas. Okay, let's be real. Stop.
Wait. Did you just say that June 17th through the 19th?
Yes.
Huh? What just happened?
What do you mean what just happened? I'm reading all of the conventions that are happening this week.
June 17th through the 19th?
That was
this week.
Yeah!
I didn't delete it. That's why it doesn't work. Okay. Thanks, guys. I'll just things.
I'm saying here going.
That was, go back in time and say hi to all these people. I was camping all weekend. I have no idea what's going on. All right, this weekend, for real.
Yay!
For real. PortCon, Maine, is June 23rd to the 26th at the Doubletree by Hilton Hotel Portland in Maine, in South Portland, Maine. We have Jessica Calvello, she's Eclair, at Jaffax, maybe? This is the 24th to the 26th instead of the 23rd. At the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel and DeVos Place in Grand Rapids. I'm over it. Where's Grand Rapids? What's MI? That one's Minnesota. Now I'm confused. I feel all flustered from reading the wrong week. Michigan, right? Grand Rapids, Michigan. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Grand Rapids is Michigan. Yeah.
I was gonna say I knew this, and now I don't. Because my ears feel really hot because I'm embarrassed.
I mean, I already corrected you and doing it again.
You did, but I feel like it's like my first episode all over again. I was super nervous, and my ears were really hot. Okay. Anyway, in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Tyson Reinhardt, who is Biard, and Brittany Karbowski. That's a new one. That wasn't last week. Is Wendy? She's gonna be there. So go say hi to our little Wendy. We love her. We have KoyaCon, which is June 24th to the 26th again in at the Midland County Horseshoe Pavilion in Midland, Texas. We have Jeremy Inman, who is Taurus, and Josh Grell, who is Black Snake and Hughes, and Leah Clark, who is Mavis and Young Leon. So go say hi to all them. We have Sodak Con at the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center in Rapid City, South Dakota. And we have Lauren Landa, who's Katya? I don't remember. I think she's the... We talked about this last week. We also have the Supernova Pop Culture Expo in Perth. I met someone from Perth this weekend. Somebody from Perth, Australia, was climbing where I was. It was neat. And I was like, I know about your city because there's a convention, and people from my show are going to be there. Not this show, obviously. But anyways, Chris Sabat will be there. And that's at the Perth Convention and Exhibition Center in Perth, Western Australia. Also James Marsders and fun people. So, there's a whole bunch of fun people. Next week, we have Anime Blues Con, July 1st through the 3rd, at Memphis Cook Convention Center in Memphis, Tennessee. We have Monica Rial and Jamie Markey. It's fine, I can read. And Colleen Klinkenbeard. So we love our Mira. I mean, I do. I'm maybe a little bit biased, but whatever. And Kana and Erza. They're all the badass women of Fairy Tail, minus Lucy, obviously. I haven't seen her at all. She's not going to anything, apparently, yet. I mean, in the 3 weeks I've been doing this, whatever. We have Oda Fest, and there wasn't anybody here before, but now there's 3. So I either missed it entirely, or they suddenly added a bunch of people. Both are possible. We have Oda Fest, which is July 1st through the 3rd, at the Calgary TELUS Convention Center in Calgary, Alberta. And Todd's going to be there. And J. Michael Tatum, who is Simon? And Johnny Young Bosch, who is the weird dolphin guy, AG and Bando.
Oh my god, it really stinks. It smells like an ocean. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, that's the worst. We have Anime Expo, which we kind of already talked about, but that is July 1st through the 4th, and that is at the Los Angeles Convention Center in LA, California. And we have Tetsuya Kakihara, who is Natsu, and also, just as a side note, now that I'm talking about this one, there's also TM Revolution, and I think they have done an episode, or an opening for Fairy Tail, and if not, I know they did one for Kenshin, and that's one of my favorite shows, so that's why I put it on here.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah. Also, they're just awesome, so they're going to be there.
Brother will be there.
Yes. So we're moving on 2 weeks out. We have Kineticon, which is July 7th through the 10th. It is at 3 hotels, I think. The Connecticut Convention Center, the Hartford Marriott Downtown, and the Hilton Hartford in Hartford, Connecticut. And we have Master, who we love. Him and his podcast are going to be there. So go say hi to him because we don't ever get to see him.
And tell him congratulations on getting married.
Yeah, right. What? There were pictures.
His waifu is hugging him.
I love that. I love that you did that discussion, and right after that, they started posting pictures. I was like, "See, it happened! It happened!"
I know. I saw. We also have Lauren Landa, who's Katya. Tyson Reinhardt is Biard, and these are all fairly. These guys are everywhere, and I've never heard of them before, which makes me really excited. Johnny Young Bosch and Brittany Lauda, who is Michelia. Mm-hmm. She's that doll, right?
Yeah.
We have.
Speaking of weddings and things actually involving the fairy tale universe and friends of ours, Anthony from Pallet Town Champions, the Boston Natsu, got married over the weekend.
Yay! Congratulations!
So Disaster got married to Bubble X Monkey.
Oh, nice.
We had her on the podcast too because she was with all of them.
Yeah.
She was the one who was in Scotland.
Yeah, she's home.
And she is Asuna in the popular Sword Art Abridged from Something Witty Entertainment. And best picture ever, their cake that they cut for the reception had the fairy tale symbol on it.
Nice!
that was the one comment I made on their wedding, and and they immediately liked it. I go, wait a minute, is that a fucking fairy tale cake? Fuck yeah! Yeah.
That's a big part of their lives. That makes sense.
Everybody was commenting about actual stuff about like the wedding, and I was like, fucking fairy tale cake!
Yeah. But back to fairy tale voice actors that aren't abridged. Not that we don't love our abridgers. We have the Anime Festival Wichita, which is July 8th through the 10th at the Hyatt Regency Wichita in Wichita, Kansas. We have Kyle Hebert, who's Vice Logia, and Joel McDonald, who is Zareth, and he was in the Omake, and oh my god, I just love it. It was so ridiculous. We have Anime Midwest, also July 8th through the 10th, Hyatt Regency O'Hare, Rosemont, Illinois. We have Chuck Huber, and I love him, but he's Blue Note, and we have Greg Ayres, who is Show. There's this one in Ireland called BroCon, July 8th through the 10th. It's at the University of Limerick in the PESS building. Maybe it's PESS. It's all caps. I don't really know how I'm supposed to say it. In Limerick, Ireland, and Sunny Straight's going to be there. We love Reedus. So if you're there, go say hi or go visit because I hear it's a lovely place.
Sunny's just a wonderful person.
Also that. I've never met him, but I'm sure he is.
He is.
Digicon, awesome. Which is also July 8th through the 10th, and also across the pond in Doncaster Deaf College is what it's called, in Doncaster, UK. Trina Nishimura, who is Sherry, is going to be there. At IkasuCon, which is at the Grand Wayne Convention Center in Fort Wayne, Indiana, we have Aaron Roberts, who is the crazy cat named Samuel with the glasses, and that was adorable, and Austin Tyndall, who is Alzak.
Yeah.
Last week of the month, and then I'm done. I promise. We have Icon, which is July 15th through the 17th. It's at the RBC Convention Center in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I feel like there's a lot more foreign cons than there used to be.
Is Icon spelled with AI?
Yeah.
LoveCon!
Yeah, it's cute! Greg Ayres, who's Show, and Josh Grell, Black Snake and Hughes, are both going to be there. We have Anime Austin, same days, 15 through 17, at the Holiday Inn in Austin Midtown in Austin, Texas. And we have Tyson Reinhardt, again, Yard. He's everywhere, I swear. At Animazing, which is also the 15th through the 17th, it's at the River Center in Davenport, IA. I wrote IA, and I don't know what that means. That's not Indiana. What is IA? Iowa! Right? Yes.
I think so, yeah.
I'm really struggling right now. Chuck Huber's going to be there. Wherever Davenport is, Chuck Huber will be there. Fail at life. The same week, but down south, really far down south, as in like Australia. We have AVCon at the Adelaide Convention Centre in Adelaide, South Australia. Is obviously in Australia. We have Caitlin Glass, who is Evergreen. We have HoshiCon at the Westin Charlotte Hotel in Charlotte, North Carolina, and my favorite, Patrick Seitz, Loxus, is going to be there. So, Lucy, I'm taking your segment for now, so that's the least you can do is go say hi to him for me. This one is a big one. There are 6 fairy tale actors, voice actors, going to be there at the. It's called Tokyo in Tulsa. Don't know why they're all going to Tulsa, but they are. It's at the Cox Business Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We have J. Michael Tatum. We have Terry Doty, Wendy Powell, Leah Clark, Jessica Kavanaugh. Maybe there's 7. Joel McDonald and Rachel Messer, who's a bunch of randos. I almost didn't include her, but there were already 6 other people, so I did. Because she's just credited with additional voices. But we have Simon and Virgo, and also I didn't know that she was young Jalal Terry Doty, apparently.
Yeah.
And then Wendy Powell is Belno and Muganto. And Leah Clark, Mavis Young Leon. Jessica Kavanaugh is Aquarius, who I love, and she makes my heart hurt. So, you know, we love her. And then Joel McDonald is Zareth. So there's a whole bunch. So you get to go see. I would not be surprised if like all of the guests end up being related to Fairy Tail somehow. I think it was all but like one, and they were a band. Like, what the heck, man? And the last one this week is Glass City Con, which is actually July 16th through 17th. It's at Seagate Convention Center in Toledo, Ohio. And Micah Solasad, who is Midnight, and Austin Tyndale, who is Alzac, will be there. So go say hi to all those people.
And Toby has decided that there should be a TobyCon where people come and visit.
Okay.
Park.
Okay.
Toby.
Hi, Toby.
TobyCon.
Did you manage to find something in all of my talking? I really hope so. Austin Tyndall is yes. I also wish I could go to more conventions. Ooh, Tatsuyo says he's going to SuperCon in Florida. Wait.
Nice.
I already have that on there. Florida SuperCon. And Trina will be there. Florida SuperCon. Caitlin Glass will also be there. She's evergreen. So, Tatsuyo, go represent. Or something. Just go and have fun, really. Don't represent us. We don't really represent ourselves. That'll be your first con?
Only sometimes.
Alright. That'll be your first con? That's surprising to me. I feel like you just know so many things. Ooh, they did do Soul Eaters at opening. You're right.
Yep.
Oh my god, that was a big ass bug.
Did something just hit your...
What?
Did something just hit your window? Is that what that was?
That spook?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, that was a bug.
That's disgusting.
That was a giant bug.
Splat.
That's disgusting. Do you want to make things less disgusting with delicious food, Elfman?
Food time. Yes, sure. Let's do this. Hi. I'm here.
Oh, hello. Long time no see.
All right, I know. What is going on? Where am I from now? I don't know.
This mysticism.
Mm.
What is going on here? Magic? This can't happen to the Fairy Tale podcast. No.
What? Sorry. I thought of something funny. It's my life.
Oh, man.
Got you with a funny, sad funny.
Yeah. And now everyone is sad.
Good. Alright, so today on Cooking with Elfman, we're going to be making something called chocolate curry buns.
Mmm.
I want that now.
Yeah. Now, for your ingredients for your curry arroz, you're going to need 3 tablespoons of butter, 1/3 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of garam masala, pardon me. 1 to 2 teaspoons of freshly ground black pepper, depending on how spicy you want it. You know, because black pepper is totally spicy. 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, and 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire, yes.
That's how I say it so that I know that I'm spelling it correctly.
Elfman is the sauce boss.
Onto the dough, you're going to need 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of dry yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of skim milk powder. Pardon me, 1 tablespoon of skim milk powder. My eyes are good. I don't know where my glasses are, so I'm just like, half a cup of water, 1 egg, and 2 tablespoons of butter. For your filling, 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 small onion, sliced thinly, 1 clove of garlic minced, half a pound of half a pound of beef chuck roast, cubed or stewed meat. 1/4 cup of red wine. If you can't drink wine, substitute 1/8 cup of balsamic vinegar and 1/8 cup of all natural grape juice if you can't get the wine itself. 1 carrot, 1 medium pre-cooked Yukon Gold potato.
Potatoes.
I love potatoes. But I could live off potatoes and macaroni and cheese for the rest of my life.
You like potatoes? You like potatoes?
1 tablespoon of apple puree or apple sauce. 1 cardamom pod. 1 whole star anise pod. 1 bay leaf. And 1/3 cup of peas, optional if you don't like peas, you don't have to put them in there. And half a bar of dark chocolate. First, we're going to stir on the rose. Melt the butter over medium-low heat. Add the flour and whisk the butter and flour together in the pan until the mixture turns a golden brown. Add the garam masala and black pepper and stir to combine. Then add the tomato paste and Worcestershire sauce. And combine. Cook to continue until it becomes thick and paste-like. Remove from heat and set aside until the meat and veggies are ready. Combine your yeast, water, and sugar in a bowl. Let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes until it's foamy. Add the rest of the dough ingredients and knead for 8 to 10 minutes. Cover with a dish towel and allow dough to rise in a warm place until doubled in size. About 1.5 hours. Cools in the kitchen. You can turn on the oven, stovetop burner, and let the dough sit on the counter near it to help with the rising process. Divide the dough into 8 equal portions. Let rest for 10 minutes. Make sure none of them dry out. Cover them with a damp towel, paper towel or two. Heat 1 tablespoon of your oil in a pan. Pat your beef down with a paper towel to remove any excess moisture. Sprinkle some salt and pepper on the meat, and dust with a bit of flour. Once the pan is hot, add your meat, cooking it for about 6 to 7 minutes on each side until it's nice and brown. Then put your meat into a bowl and set aside. Heat oil in a pan and saute your onions and garlic. While sauteing, ground the cardamom and anise. Add the brown beef, wine, water, carrots, potatoes, salt, apple puree, cardamom, anise, and bay leaf, and then bring to a boil over high heat. Then turn it down. Once it starts bubbling, turn it down. Turn the heat down to a medium low and simmer partially covered until the carrots are tender, about 45 minutes. Add in the curry rose that you set aside in step 3, and the chocolate, and stir until the rose and liquid in the pan combine and thicken to a nice curry sauce. Set aside to cool, and don't forget to remove the bay leaf. Dust your hands with flour, flatten the dough balls into a round disc, and place a spoonful of filling in the middle and wrap the edges around the filling. Gently shape each dough ball into a bun. Now in a frying pan, heat about 1 inch of oil, vegetable canola or sunflower, all good. Add the buns, however many will fit in your pan at a time. Fry them on medium to low until they're golden brown. Turn it over to cook each side. Let them cool, then present to the judges or your friends, or just eat them yourself. So good. So good. Look at this. Copy, image, location.
Okay.
Pasta, image, location.
Pasta. I'm gonna post it. Oh, that does look
Oh,
very
dang. Oh, it looks so good. I want to eat it so badly.
You should.
I really should. Oh, goodness. I gotta find a drink real quick.
Carla's new segment this week. How many bugs can Carla hit with her car?
Yeah!
Sounds like a terrible game. I don't think we should play that.
I don't think we should either, but it would be mildly amusing.
Yeah. I mean, if they're all that big, that's just terrifying.
Yeah, like, it was huge. Like, the splatter from that one was at least the size of a golf ball.
Ew.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, and it was kind of yellow. And chunky.
Yep, nope, that's what they all look like all the time, regardless of how big or small they are.
Yep.
Well, do you have more for us, or should we...
Just got a quick little drink.
Okay.
1/4 of a juice, about 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice, 1/4 of a cup of orange juice, 1 teaspoon of powdered sugar, and just fill the rest with burgundy wine.
Mmm.
Shake it all nice. There you go.
That sounds yummy.
Drink your drink.
I do love me some wine.
I do too.
Makes me happy.
That's the only alcohol I can stomach anymore. Like, trying to drink vodka and stuff just, my tummy is like, yeah, no. Go get drunk on some wine or something. Stop giving me the shit that you were drinking. So, which is sadness, because I like vodka.
Oh, do we want to talk about the omake before we read, or after? Do you have to leave us?
I don't know, but
I'm gonna
am
have
about
soon,
to.
so we should probably just jump straight to the manga.
Okay, well...
Well, I am going to go ahead and jump off because I've got to pee and get more gas, and I'm surprised my phone has even lasted this long.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Make it home safe.
I will. I'll probably be there probably about 2 o'clock.
Ugh. That's early.
So, alright.
Late.
Yes.
Oh, and
Very.
we lost Elfman.
Oh, poor Elfie. Alright, guys. I really got to pee. So, it looks like this is on you, Mira. Bye-bye.
Oh, good. So then, because Natsu has to go to work in the morning at a super retardedly early time, suffice to say, there was an omake. It was hilarious. You should read it. Also, technically, it's not on
We'll probably
Crunchyroll.
talk about it next week or something.
Will it be on Crunchyroll next week, or is it not ever going to get there?
I have no idea.
Well, we'll talk about it next week or something. Anyway, I posted the link. It's chapter 489. This one says Universe 1, but I'm pretty sure that the omake actually was that clever comment that you were talking about. Do you have it up?
I'm waiting on it to load.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Come on. Freaking, there we go. I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay. Fairy Tale, Chapter 489, Universe 1.
Oops, let's pick the right tab. Rumble everywhere.
Yeah,
Dear.
rumble.
I forgot that August was really scary.
Yeah,
and also
right?
killed me! What? Ugh, fine. Grandpa? Oh, now I get to be all the girls, I assume.
Yeah, you are all the girls on
Sweet! Brandish!
Lucy!
Oh, dear.
Melt.
Oh, my. Who did he kill?
Right?
Who's dying? Is that Mest? Did he kill Mest? Because Mest messed up.
Yeah, right. What is this light? It's coming from the east. Natsu. Lucy.
Happy. Really, Bisca?
Yeah, the giant happy man.
Happy. Fairy glitter.
And there's that.
Poor Mavis. First master. First master. Oh dear.
Oh, look.
Free and naked.
And naked. And apparently she does have curves on her chest, so she's not as young as we thought.
Well, she did live forever.
That's
First master. Are you all right? First master. My muscles must have atrophied. I can't move like I want to. I don't even remember. Very well. Shall we begin?
Doom, crackle, crackle.
Crackle without an E.
An enchantment of the very air.
Hot, hell yeah. Boom! What?
And then boom, 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 boom. You can enchant everything around you. A high enchanter.
What is wrong with Agnologia? He looks crazy. Phew.
Your magic power is impressive for someone trained by the Black Wizard. Interesting.
Ooh, I was? Sorry. Thank you for the kind words. And the rumors of you hardly do you justice. I see why His Majesty is wary of you. However, I wonder how you will measure up once Fairy Heart is in His Majesty's possession.
Are you saying the Black Wizard will surpass me?
It is a possibility.
Are you telling me not to interfere with you humans until then? Save your breath. You won't stop me.
You humans? How odd. I thought you were originally human yourself.
Oh, that face. Oh,
Still,
that face.
Right? I love Irene. She's awesome.
No, it's not. No, it's his.
No, I know, because she said that and she pissed the shit out of Agnologia. He's never been that angry before. I'm pretty sure. Still, you are correct. I do not want you to interfere. Inside, His Majesty thinks this is a game. I want him to be serious. I desire a swift end to this war.
What is this? Some magic I do not know?
Yes. This magic did not exist 400 years or more ago. That was not how that said. That's... Yeah. Whoops. Dyslexic. Yes, this magic did not exist 400 or more years ago. I almost read it wrong again. This is a new generation of magic.
The Earth. The Earth, all of it enchanted?
Indeed. All of the Earth in kingdom and all of the Earth in the kingdom of Fiore.
Who are you?
My name is Irene, and I hope we will meet again. Agnologia-sama. Dad! No!
What is that light? Where's it coming from? I don't even know who all those people are.
An extraordinary light.
What? I didn't hear anything about this.
I can't even open my eyes. The sky?
Light?
So bright.
Irene, did you actually use that magic?
Oh, I thought that this was... Oh, dear God. World reconstruction magic. Universe 1?
To be continued in chapter 490, Fairy Tale 0.
AKA...
I've already done that.
I was going to say, AKA the Omake.
The Omake totally was...
The sacred rod. God, it was so dumb. Oh, it was so dumb. Oh, man.
All right. Well,
Oops.
that was the manga.
That was the manga.
Should we try it? I'm sorry. I would like to talk more about it, but I don't have a lot of time to be awake, so I'm trying to rush through the rest of the show.
That's fine. I agree with Randerson. Please be dead mist. I liked him until last chapter.
Yeah, right? What should we name this episode?
Natsu and Mira talk a lot. I don't know.
I don't. Natsu and Mira hold down the bar.
I like that one better.
I like that too. Okay, we're totally doing the whole bar thing. It was either that or I was gonna have to
hold down the sacred rod.
Hold
down the sacred rod.
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke about the sacred rod.
So stupid. Oh my god, it was so stupid.
But
amazing.
Yeah, like, we'll hold down the bar. Yeah.
We can't set the bar too high.
Bartending with Mira and Natsu.
And Elfman.
All right. So yeah, we'll get on with the outro. If you want to check out all the different places that we are at,
on our social media. You can find that in the links at the bottom of the description below. If you would like to contribute to us and help us out in any of our endeavors, such as trying to keep us up on SoundCloud, it's really simple to do. You can either go to our website, which is fairytalepodcast.com, and click on any of our sponsors and make a purchase, and we will get a portion of that goes to helping out the show. Or you can click the donate button directly and insert the monetary amount of your choice into Happy's little pouch. I cannot stress this enough, guys. We really do need your help with these things. All right. While you're doing all that, please don't forget the reason that we're all here, though, and that, of course, is the Fairy Tale series. Help keep Hiro Mashima employed, and it's really, really easy to do. All you have to do is purchase the anime, manga, video games, and all the incredible swag that's out there. Show your support by being a fan. Remember, be a mage, not an internet pirate, because we've all seen what Urza does to pirates, and it's just not pretty. I think that's pretty much it. I'm not Dragneel. I'm here with Mira Jane. We're holding down the bar.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's got to.
That is it for us. Wienerfish.
Oh, I should push the button. I was responding to a comment. Whoops.